Thank you. The final frame of this session, Mark Selby to break.
Yes, so Mark Selby breaks off, and well, they're all big frames in the final, but this one would have been huge if Mark Selby had won the last one. If he'd have got out of the session 5-3, it'd have been some performance. But as for Ronnie, well, the worst thing that can happen to him, he'll only have a 4 frames lead, even if he loses this one. And I'm pretty sure he'll be trying to get to 7 on the scoreboard.
He just can't get comfortable on the shot. He doesn't know how to put his hand on the table. The cushion's just slightly in the way there. Well, it's a bit of a chance, but the pink and black are tied up. There is a path to get back for the blue here. He's just looking to see if he could get on that red to the right of the black in such a way that he could pot it and flick the other red away, clear the black. But he might just be on that. He might be able to do it here. He's got the red to the middle pocket if he's not got the ideal angle.
Yeah, it's just slightly awkward, that red and black situation. There's not really a lot of that red sticking out.
7.
One to the left of the black. If there's a little bit more and he could get a thick contact, he'd have been on that straight away, but slightly tougher shot to play with it being so thin.
Well,
we'll find out after this shot
13.
as to whether it'll go. He's got a red at the back of the bunch, and it's also available. So he'd be leaving himself a choice of reds, but this will be very interesting to see if he can get the black into play. What sort of angle has he got this time? If he hasn't got a good enough angle, he's
18.
got the one at the back of the bunch I mentioned. Can he pull this off? Oh, he's put the black into the bunch, but it's okay. He's got the correct angle on the blue, and if he goes straight into the pink, he could bring pink, reds and black into play. Well, that's unlucky.
24.
Look where that's finished.
Yes, hitting it at this pace, you'd think he should move the black into play, but it didn't happen at all, and where the reds have gone is awkward. He ended up with a red over the top corner pocket he can't see either, so he's looking about maybe planting one red on the other. Chance of potting it, of course, but more importantly getting safe and removing that red.
Well, if anybody could have pulled that shot off, it's Mark Selby with his knowledge of pool. I mean, that took some judging, but he had a bit of safety in mind also.
Mark Selby, 25.
I'd like to have played that one again. Not easy on these superfine cloths to get right up behind the colour, but he certainly hit that a little bit hard, didn't he?
I think that white drifted slightly there to the right as we look at it. And the red's coming back across. If it bounces, it's a chance. Little wry smile from Ronnie, because if he can take this frame, 6-2, I'll tell you what, it's game on again.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Well,
you've got first to 10, there's still a long way to go, and if you come out and win the opening session this evening, you're right back in the match.
Mark Selby 1.
Just stretching a little bit there, wasn't he?
Well, he'll be looking to try and leave an angle on the pink here to stun it in and maybe knock a few reds out, or he's got the alternative of going up for a board colour and coming down into the side of the pack.
One.
So he's got the angle for that, but the back red goes, so that's good enough to keep it going anyway.
This is the key shot coming up here. This will open the reds and probably
7.
bring the black into play. And that black still sticks in the bunch.
8.
Amazing.
Well, he's looking at the pink here, Ronnie. This is a massive shot. What a pot that is. Absolutely what a pot. Totally blind pocket. Stroked
14.
beautifully.
He's so focused, and he's putting everything into this frame. Even though he's leading 6-1, he wants 7-1 at the interval, that's for sure.
Listen, he's got the ultimate respect for his opponent. He's played him enough times, and he's been pipped at the post a few times by him, so he'll want to get a bigger lead as possible. He knows Mark Selby won't go away.
$21. $22.
It's all so tight in around that pink spot area. Very little margin for error. He's still got the red that's over the middle pocket, but look, it's so tight. That's why he's played for that red.
28.
What sort of angle has he got on the
29.
pink this time? If the pink's on its spot and he's dead straight, he could hold the spot and leave that red, but it all depends as to whether he's dead straight, because it looks a bit tight. But
It's amazing the way that black and those two reds have been stuck together for nearly all of the frame.
I think he's just okay. Even if it spots, he's left enough room. Well, it doesn't spot, so he did manage to hold it. So
35.
he's keeping this going. Every shot's a delicate little shot.
The way he played that shot there, raised the butt of the cue there because he was so close, he was frightened to get in the push shot, so hit down on it to make sure that didn't happen.
Oh, what a shot this is, left-handed he's taking on.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
He may have
36.
covered the pocket, but that wasn't easy with your opposite hand. And he has covered the pocket, and this one down the cushion's not easy. But if that pink had gone in, Ronnie would have won the frame, because he was perfectly on the red, just above the black.
Yes, they may look all right on your TV screens at home, but these ones down the cushion are absolutely horrible. And if you hit the front jaw with them, they don't go in. Oh, just double checking the angle there, trying to get that picture in his mind. Well, you did it, didn't you, Joe? And it dropped in. When I hit there, I didn't think it was happening. You'll be relieved to see that go in.
Yeah, the fact that he potted the red in the side of the pocket that he did has left himself a little awkward on the pink to get nicely onto that red. It'll go into the same pocket. And that was about the best he could do there, because it was quite a thin cut. And look, when the pink goes back on its spot, it'll just be a safety shot. His target will be the blue with the cue ball.
Yeah, good target it'll be. I'm just going to make sure he hasn't touched it with his waistcoat there, but the red should stay where the black is as well, so there you go. Oh, he just caught the bump.
Mark Selby,
Still
7.
might be all right.
Well, I'm just wondering if these two reds are a possible plant, or could he make it into a plant? Now, what a result that would be. If it's dead set, and that's not bad because of the angle he's coming at it. He could make this. Look at the cue ball, though.
Tough shot, this. What you cannot do is get this thick. Well, there's a chance here for Ronnie. I say that as if these are over the hole, but when you're playing against Ronnie O'Sullivan, this is a chance. He can stun this around the angles, and the blue is absolutely perfect for him in the baulk area, so it's good cueing. They're not easy shots, but it is a chance.
And the blue once again is the target for the safety shot here. Swing this around the angles. Is this hard enough? It's the right line. If it keeps going, it's a little beauty. And he's just playing to land on the red behind the black. Not easy to judge the angle from there. It's gone a bit too wide, I think, or is it going to land on the? Is it curling onto it?
Oh, foul. And a miss. Mark Selby, 4.
You can't get any closer to it without hitting it. looked as if it was just going to drop onto it there.
Looked at it. If you played a straight line, you just missed the yellow. But I mean, have you got it on there, Michaela? I think the amount we're looking at, I don't give a show, but
referee Paul Collier just checking up there. Ronnie's actually questioning whether it's in exactly the same spot.
no. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's got it in the same spot, so it's somewhere along the line, just a little touch aside to help it.
Very well played that. All about the pace there. Hit that too hard, you can stick the red in play, so good shot.
Oh, he hasn't played this well. Similar to the safety shot he played on the last red. But at least he's got closer to the cushion this time. Ronnie won't take this on. Oh, and that double kiss might just have left this red cuttable. It's a thin one.
He hasn't hit many safety shots poor today, Ronnie, but that was one. Just caught that little bit too thick there. But he hasn't been punished.
Well, look where the white's finished. I mean, this looks a dead easy pot because the red's over the pocket, but you've still got to cue it well when you're tight on the cushion.
One.
Yes, and that couldn't have come out much better. Played that there. The top spin sort of gets trapped on the cushion, doesn't run down the table as much. Another left-handed shot. Beautifully played. Surprise, surprise.
My, this is a tough one along the cushion. He doesn't have to force it, and it's tight on the cushion. He plays those so well. He really does. Needs the yellow, the green, and the brown.
15.
Oh, he nearly burst the pocket with that one.
Once again, fabulous cueing. And hitting down on it. See the way the cue ball left the bed of the table. Perfectly played. And he was very impressive in the opening 5 frames scoring-wise, Ronnie, but he's been equally impressive competing in these last 2 games with Mark Selby. Colm Headford in that respotted black was probably the last throw of the dice for Mark. This has been excellent for Mo Sullivan. He's playing great and he's competing even better.
29.
Yeah, it was a big turning point, as you say, JP, but some of the balls he's potted here.
Good design on the foot of Mo Sullivan.
It's been vintage Ronnie O'Sullivan one more time. He's gone out there in the final of this year's Masters, and you can't do better than that. He takes the session 7 frames to 1.